Hey there guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the Ultimate RTG. And today you're going to be seeing the next 10 games of Foot Champions. I might have lost my head just a little bit. I'm not proud of myself. I had a manic episode. I was screaming, I was a potty mouth, but I just let the opponent get the best of me. I don't know why. I just had one of those sessions where every little thing was getting under my skin and I was reacting to it, and that's the worst combination. Otherwise, you're going to play poorly. And on Friday, I thought we did a great job. We were scoring some awesome goals. Our build-up was on point, and at the back, we were rock solid with Nemanja Vidic. And I find it pretty funny because in one of the games specifically, I thought as everything was going against me, my opponent had slid for the ball when he was in and around my area, which caused a foul, and he received it. And because I didn't believe what really happened, watching back and doing further investigation, Vidic just powers through the man or whoever the defender was. But in my mind, because I had already lost my head, I thought that he slide tackled me, and then I was going mental because he scores, right? Just picture it, right? You think you've been fouled, the ref gives him a free kick, and then he scores from it. Come on, like I was just seeing red, even though looking back at it, it was fine. Like there was nothing wrong with that foul. So it just goes to show when you are in the heat of the moment, your decision making, you don't know what's going on. And that's how I was playing in pretty much every single game. So although we were still able to score some decent goals, that is definitely a problem. But guess what? I am actually shocked. And I think EA have glitched Ronaldo. I'm just saying, this flashback Ronaldo on 7 chemistry, I am not even capping right now. He plays better on 7 chem than he does on 10. The way he has taken control of this team, I was actually lost for words. When you really need a front runner that is so consistent that he's going to score pretty much everything, Ronaldo last night, he was a team of his standard. I genuinely think maybe they have glitched. Have you ever thought of that? Like if there's special versions of a card, you know how buggy this game could be. They literally could be pushing out like a different version of him. And with what he was doing, his movement, his shooting, I know I use this like term a lot, like he doesn't miss or he wasn't missing. Swear to you, like every shot Ronaldo took, it went in for I think like 7-8 games consistently. Every strike. Like, I've never seen him that good, so he is a definite starter for us in the upcoming weeks. If he can continue playing like this, and with the Dybala chemistry, we don't have to worry. So Ronaldo is fully back in our squad. Ribery out. Fraud. He's gone. Ronaldo in. Ronaldo, oh my God, he's so good. And as I was looking at Reece James to be brought in the defense, that CDM version, excuse me, 80 pace? Oh, I don't know about that. No thanks. 80 pace, and they've like downgraded some of his other stats but added to his defending. Nah. I want 90 pace plus. So I will not be going for that CDM version, which kind of sucks. And I was thinking also, if EA don't bring out any future star SBCs that really take our interest, do you know what I'm going to do? Who am I going to do? Wayne Rooney. I've been using him a little bit more on the other account, and he is seriously good. Like, even people say, oh, yeah, but he's clunky. He's actually not that clunky. He has some marvelous dribbling with the left stick control, and his finishing is damn right broken. Like, have you used him? Rooney is exceptional, and I do feel like he could be a card that I regret. Obviously, it's going to confuse chemistry, but maybe later on, we can go and pick up a Rio Ferdinand. Do you know what, right? Do you know what I was thinking? Rio Ferdinand would have been such a good signing. And it's not to say like now I'm changing my opinion on Vidic. Vidic is so good and I don't want to sell him. He is unbelievable, and people keep saying to me like he's not that good, he's not worth it. He has been so nice at the back. I feel rock solid with Vidic and I love using him. Do you know what we could do is maybe save up a few more coins, bring in Rio, which Rio will then provide the chemistry to Rooney and also Reece James right back. And that is basically our team in like a 4-3-3, like the 4-3-3 defensive. So you have the 2 CDMs, and we can get Kim that way. That'd actually be a really cool team, don't you think? Vidic, Rio, Reece James, and Rooney. But I don't know how I would eventually get Kim. Oh no! Rooney then links to Mateus. I've already built my team. I've literally just built my team there, but we need coins. and we don't have enough. Well, I can sell Neymar. Neymar 500,000, then I need a little bit more to go and purchase Rio Ferdinand. But honestly, like, if I'm going to be buying Rio, I want to go for his prime version. Like, his middle one, yeah, looks good, but I just don't think you're going to get that much quality. And then if I'm spending $1 million for like 85 defensive awareness on his baby version, I ain't about that. I want his prime, and it's like 1.5 mil. But how many games did I put in with that prime Rio like a couple of years ago? Like, it's too many. Like 2,000, I'm not even joking. I had him about 2,000 games. He was so good for me. I actually loved him. And do you know who I tried yesterday? Dest. Are you kidding me? They have turned this Dest, the right back from Barca, into one of the best dribblers on the game. And some of the goals I was able to score with him, his dribbling, he feels like Messi-esque. You think I'm kidding? Go and try him out. Messi-esque dribbling, for real. But with the way these games were going, a lot of goals conceded. And it wasn't even like Marquinhos' fault, Vidic's fault, Kleiber. I genuinely felt like I was defending like pretty well for the most part. But it was the way my opponents were getting back into the games, and that's what was irritating me. It wasn't so much like, oh, I was conceding the goals or I've conceded corners. It was more to do with like how they were playing. They're sitting back so deep. They're not really doing much defensively to like win back the ball, and they're content just sitting there in the defense and not pushing their players out. And then when you get caught on counterattacks against that style of opponent, or the way you're controlling the game and they get back into it with a corner or a dumbass set piece where Mateus has scored an own goal somehow, that is when I start getting irritated. And it was just like a snowball effect from one game to the other, and I was just playing full rage, but it worked, I guess. Like, our record right now is 14-3. 14-3. It's all right. Like, I can quite easily recover that to 17-3 as long as we find some form, and I think we will with CR7. But just speaking about that concept with like Reece James and Rooney and stuff, that's making me like pretty interested in that build. And even if we don't go for Rooney, at least Rio Ferdinand I think is a definite because of just the chemistry that he provides to those English players. And there are a couple of good ones that they've dropped, but one thing that we've got to keep in mind is that with Team 2 coming out on Friday, you never know. There might be some other exceptional cards that we want to get our hands on. So I don't want to start rushing into like too many things, but I guess like Neymar will be sold. I just need to start making a few more coins. Like, I don't know, is the market a little bit dead right now, or is it me? Maybe it's me. I haven't really done too much research as to what I'm supposed to be doing, but I need to make coins. That's why it's important for us to get a good finish, because last week we got very lucky from Foot Champs, made over like 300,000, 250, 300,000. So we are in desperate need of doing that again. So failure is not an option. We need Elite 3. But Iron Robin's still killing it. Kleiber actually was probably one of the better players in the team as well. I really noticed him turning up yesterday, so GG Kleiber. Duncan, you know what, right? Shout out EA. A lot of the time, we bash them to say, oh, this content is rubbish, or they're not doing good in this area of the game. Duncan, for level 15, and with the way he can compete against some of the best players right now in the game, I think one thing that makes him so good is his reactions and the composure, I believe it is. Like, he is killing it for me. So if I'm going to continue using Dybala and stuff, I don't mind like running Duncan, but possibly for next week, just to give him a go, Tonali. And I know we spoke about that yesterday, like his stats don't look that great, but I believe I'm going to try and get Tonali into our next build going forward. But I do enjoy the side. I think it is a pretty solid squad. But this game here, 4-0 up, cruising right now. No, I was actually pretty happy with just look at the goals that Ronaldo is scoring right now. The speed on the last man, the consistency with his finesse shots. Like, that's one thing that I just didn't get a couple of weeks ago with him. Like, he was, when he first was brought into the club, he was scoring a ton of goals. And I was really enjoying him, and I recommend it to like every single one of you guys to do him for like 270, like, was he about 300k? I think so. For 300k, like, it was a steal. And then it was the weekend that would just gone. I noticed that, all right, he's not as consistent as I probably want him to be. And all of a sudden, it's like a switch, and he's completely changed. And the way he's scoring these goals, he is the best performing player in the team. No question about that. Even Neymar has been struggling to get onto that level. And usually Neymar is the best. Like, everything he touches will find the back of the net. Not to say Neymar hasn't been playing well. He has been. And he's on 7 chem. I have had some, like, chemistry issues. I've got 3 players back on 7 chem. Maybe that's the issue. Like, I don't know. Because what did I have last week? Who was I using? I think it was just Ronaldo, Dybala up top. And my cam or... Oh, Ribery. Yeah, it was Ribery. Ribery does prefer cam position, but I can't use him, man. He's just not the one. I don't want to go for him anymore. So what a waste that was. It was actually a waste. But I didn't realize he was going to play like he does. 800,000 coins. Jesus, that's a lot of money. 700 in fodder. I could have done 2 icon SBCs for that. Like, for real. Like, I could have done Bruno. That's what I could have done. And I know you guys are going to be like, oh, yeah, you could have done Bruno Player of the Month. Yeah, I know. But I thought I was going to get his Team of the Year. But I'm not. He's come down as well. 3.6 million. If he can continue dropping to, like, I don't know, 3 million coins, maybe in the future we'll get our hands on him. But if you look at, like, what we have in terms of coins, we've really just got, like, Neymar, Vidic, and, like, 400,000. We've still got a lot. We have got a lot of coins. But I don't want to sell Vidic. Like, that's the thing. I don't want it to be a case of, like, looking to make upgrades or bringing in new cards, but then just getting rid of our upgrades, because Vidic is a genuine upgrade for our team. Like, I thoroughly enjoy using him. I have fun when he's in the defense. He's just rock solid, and he's just a great player. And do I believe that I have been defending better with him? I would say it's like a collective effort with Marquinhos, Kleiber, and Vidic. And if it isn't like me making stupid decisions and like just making mistakes, I think it would be all right. Like, we would have a better defense. But yesterday it was one of the weirdest weekend league runs. Like, I don't know what was going on. I felt just so weird and I was losing my head. But we are 14-3 and I want to go and show you some interesting stats, all right? Because I was shocked when I saw this. Well, not really because of the way he played in the end, but I was pretty shocked. So let's go back to the club. Rio, let's see how much he is. 1.6 and selling. Ouch. That is, that's my whole budget, right? Before I had bought Vidic and also Neymar, that is 2 players in one. And when you look at it like that and really break it down, that is pricey. But for a Rio Ferdinand, 6'2", 84 acceleration, 92 defensive awareness, good strength, aggression, reactions, composure, I would love to get Rio and Vidic together at some point. But I don't know how the hell I'm going to find those coins. And is it really worth it? And I know some of you would be like, well, it isn't. Like, you're spending that amount of money locked in on pretty much, like, let's say, what, 3 million coins, give or take. 3 million in your 2 centre backs when you're still using Duncan in the CDM position, who is good, but he's not really that great to the point where it's worth, like, skipping that position. You may as well bring in, like, a solid midfielder, a Kimmich or someone like that for 1.9. So I can kind of understand where you guys are coming from if you're going to recommend to not spend on Rio. But just for like the team's sake and for myself, like, I'd love to get those 2 in at some point. But I didn't realize 1.6 mil. That's a lot. It's a lot of money. But it is a prime Rio. Maybe he'll come down when they start releasing prime icon moments. And that will give us the opportunity to go and pick up some really cool cards. But I am 14-3 in the weekend league. Like, oh, God. I've been losing some dumb games, though. But as well as coming up against good opponents. Not every single game I deserve to win. But it was just me, like, getting into my own head and just really irritating. But 14-3. I'm going to really grind and do my best to get into Elite 3. Like, I need it. I need the coins. I'm in desperate need for the coins. But Ronaldo, the stat that I wanted to show you, he was under a goal a game by a lot because he dropped off last weekend towards the end of the run. He didn't really do much. I think it was like, what, something, let's say it was like 27 games, 20 goals, something like that. Check this out. 41 games, 44 goals, 20 assists. What's happened? And I'm not joking. I think my Ronaldo's glitched. He's got a glitch card design. Flashback. seriously, Ronaldo is on fire. If you unlock this flashback and your initial opinion was like, oh, I don't know if I like him, try him again. Hold on, he's only got a 3-star weak foot. Hold on, what? Hold on a minute. He has a 3-star weak foot. Are you mad? I didn't even realize that. What, did he come out with a 3-star? He's been scoring some unreal goals across goal. How does that make sense? Nah, he's glitched. My Ronaldo is glitched. Why has he got a 3-star weak foot? They started changing medium low. I think he's always had medium low. Someone said that they changed him from high to low to medium low. I don't know. Did he come out with a 3-star weak foot? I swear he was 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Wow. I'm actually shocked. I would have bet a lot of money to say he was still 5-star 4. Okay, well, anyway, boys, take care. I will see you guys tomorrow for the next 10 games of the Weekend League, or at least a breakdown to see how we get on. But the changes will be coming after Foot Champs. I think I'm going to sell Neymar just because, and I want to really like sort out this right-hand side in the middle. I will try and get some tips with what players I should be invested in, what players I should be trading in as well. And I've still got my chem styles to get rid of, so hopefully the market starts going back up. But thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your support. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Good luck in the Weekend League. Team out. Peace.